I just got scammed over $2,000, and I'm gonna share the full story breakdown of how it happened to me and the red flags that I missed so that it doesn't have to happen to you. Now, I am usually a very thorough person that doesn't fall for these scams, but these scammers are getting too creative. So I get a business inquiry emailing for my video services. As most of you know, I own a video production company, and so this is nothing out of the ordinary. This email is from Billy Fung, who works with Paper City magazine. Now, I always do a check on the person and the company and check if their website's legit, check their LinkedIn, and when I checked this person, they checked out. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome, what can I do for you? And they responded, we want 4 video promos done for our fashion catalog. I'm like, cool, yeah, we've done that before. We can definitely help you out with this project. And so they said their budget was $6,000. And for me, this is actually one of the bigger clients that I've worked with, so I was really excited to work with this company. Now, one of the first red flags that came up was he wasn't able to get on a phone call with me due to security reasons, which was a pretty big red flag, but I kind of dismissed it because of how excited I was to land this client. And so he sends me the contract, which is also another red flag because as the video service provider, we should be the ones to send the contracts to them. And so I signed his contract and got it signed over. I checked it out, I reviewed it, and everything looked legit. I read all the terms and conditions and I went ahead and signed that. Now, this is where it gets really sketchy, and I should have seen it coming a lot sooner. But basically he said, I will be in charge of arranging the logistics of the wardrobe department for the shoot date, and they'll reimburse me for everything. I'm like, okay, yeah, we can manage that. The next email says they're sending me a mobile deposit check, and they're letting me know that once I successfully deposit the check, they're gonna need me to e-transfer the wardrobe department right away, and so that we can get a head start and schedule the shoot. And so I'm like, okay, damn, all right, these guys want things done quickly, which is another red flag. So I get the check deposited into my bank account and it goes through, and I literally see my bank account balance move up. So at this point, I'm like, all right, cool. I got the money in my bank account. I'll e-transfer to the wardrobe department with their email that they gave me, which looking back, I should have asked myself, why couldn't they e-transfer the wardrobe department themselves? Anyways, I e-transfer the funds to the wardrobe department. Long and behold, the next day, the check that they gave me that I mobile deposited bounced, and the money that I sent away is no longer there, and I was not getting reimbursed. And so that is basically how I got scammed over $2,000. Now, there were so many red flags that I missed looking back at the emails. I am fully taking ownership of me not doing my due diligence, and that is what it is. Life moves on. Now, I tried to go to the police and see if they could do anything. I was gonna check in with a lawyer, but it didn't sound promising, and I probably spent more than I lost to try and get the money back. So I ended up losing $2,000 without any sign of getting that money back. So I hope that you guys don't fall for these scams, and I hope that these scammers just feel something. I wish that scammers did not exist. I wish that the world could be a better place so that the scammers didn't have to resort to these methods of making money. But anyways, that is my story of how I got scammed $2,120. Thanks for watching. Stay hungry.